My name is Sean Mathis. I'm CEO and founder of the Millionaire Masterminds and the Agency Alliance Mastermind. One of the things that we talk about is blogging in my class. And so we wanted to put together a free workshop for you guys to talk to you about blogging, because we're getting a lot more questions about it. As we set up this free group with 700 plus agents from around the country, we're seeing that more and more folks are starting to blog. Some of the companies are allowing you guys to blog personally, but not about insurance. Some of you guys are allowed to blog about insurance. Some of you are independent agents and there are no restrictions, so you can really do whatever. With this, you're going to be able to pick and choose. I'm going to share my experience because I was with a very tight compliant company, very conservative, and there were only a few things that we were allowed to do, and I was still able to use blogging to my benefit to help me with search engine ranking, and also help me generate leads for my blog, build a brand authority, and get content out that would serve as not only lead capture systems, but also the ability to promote my referral partners and also share stories about my life, my daily activity, and really give customers a unique view of what it was like to insure with Sean, which was the name of the website, insurancewithsean.com. And so I don't put all of these things together. I don't build them. And, it's all great to talk about them. And a lot of times in our program, customers that come through say, yeah, that's great, but where do I start? Well, kind of been on your own to figure out how to get it done. After a lot of discussion with my developer, Nick Carpenter, he's agreed to come on and really teach you guys all the tricks and tips and tricks that you need to know about blogging. He's actually the guy behind the scenes that builds all of the sites that you see that I have, the insurancewithsean.com, sellingwithsean.com, the millionairemasterminds.biz. Him and his team are brilliant at what they do. They've taught me what I know about blogging, and so I thought there would be no better person to have on this site and on this webcast for you guys than to teach you than the guy who taught me. And we've also been able to work out some special deals for you guys to help give you some direction, and I'm really excited because up until this point right now, we've had no way to help our clients get blogs because they've been so busy and just not had the ability to work a feasible package out. So we're actually going to share with you guys at the end here some of the ways, if you like what we're teaching and you're like, that's great, I want to do it, but I don't know where to start, we're going to be able to actually give you that direction and actually put a package together that's going to get you started the same exact way that I got started in the business. So with that, I want to turn it over to Nick.
We also have an offer for a workshop. It's a 5-week workshop. We're going to start somewhere around the 23rd. Okay. I'm not going to put an exact date and time on it yet because I'm going to let the group decide the day and time we're going to meet. Okay. So the way that the workshop is going to occur is we're going to have a private Facebook group, and then once a week, we're going to meet on a YouTube Hangout, just like we're doing right now. And we're going to cover one of the pieces of having success with a blog. And I'm going to go over exactly just real fast what those five headlines are. And then, so you'll have the Facebook group will be live once a week. And also you get lifetime access to all the recordings. And I'm going to do a press release that I'm going to send out to USA Today, the Wall Street Journal, and a bunch of other places, ABC, NBC, CBS, whatever. And so I'm going to do a national press release, and anybody that attends the workshop, it's limited to 10 people. I've already sold 4 spaces to that, is going to have their name included in the national press release as up-leveling themselves and getting better. So I'm going to run through the workshop real fast so that way you guys can understand exactly what's included in there. In week 1, we're going to go deeper into what to write about, creating a content schedule, how to research and figure out what keywords people are searching for, and what questions you should ask your audience, and how to figure out exactly what content they care about so that you're giving them only what they care about, and how to properly set up your blog for lead generation. So if you have a blog already and you're going to only attend the workshop, then I'm going to show you how to use your blog, how to set it up correctly so that you can generate leads. If I build your blog, my team handles that. Obviously, that's already going to be taken care of. So in week 2, we're going to talk about outsourcing the writing. I'm going to show you how to get referral partners to write for you, how to find local business owners that can write for you. I've got a couple of other services and places that you can get content written for you so you don't have to worry about it, right? I'm going to show you how to find local people in your community that are awesome writers and want to write for you for just a few dollars per article. And I'll show you another place that's a website where you can connect with writers that are available to write content for around $10 an article or $15 an article. So I'll show you some of those services. So, because that's the biggest thing people say is, I don't have time for this. Okay. Well, you need to have time. Well, so you can either invest time or you can invest a little bit of money and have somebody do it for you. So I'm going to show you both ways that you can get that done in week 2. In week 3, we're going to talk about Facebook ads and retargeting. So I'm going to show you how to get Facebook ads set up and how to run those to your perfect customer of each blog post that you run. And then I'll also show you how we're going to integrate retargeting and how to segment out people that visit your website and how to know where they visited and all that kind of thing. Okay, so you'll probably hear that a lot, retargeting, this idea of pixels. Okay, in 2015, it's critical that you're at least capturing the people in a retargeting audience if you're not actively retargeting. Well, we're going to go through both of those things in week 3 so that you know exactly how to do that. In week 4, we're going to go really deep into the page 1 takeover process. Sean kind of mentioned it. I mentioned it earlier on the 90-second videos and how powerful that is. And we're going to go exactly how to know exactly what video to shoot, how to shoot the video, how to SEO it for YouTube, how to add it to your blog, how to create the content, and then how to promote the blog post so that you drive traffic to your website as opposed to Google or as opposed to YouTube. Sorry. And I'm also going to give you, right now I have about 100. I probably it's going to be a little bit more. It'll probably be more like 150 to 200 headlines that convert. Okay, so I have a special program that creates headlines that are kind of have a viral feel to them, and we're just going to give you that because that's the hard. People always say like, "Well, I don't know what to title my blog." I'm just going to give you 200 titles that work, and then you can customize those as you see fit. And in week 5, we're going to talk about 7 ways to keep getting more traffic. Okay, so there's obviously a lot of different ways that we can continue to increase our traffic, continue to increase our audience, right? And we want to make sure that we're doing that. So that's what we're going to include, go over during the 5-week workshop. And so if you want the blog, if you want us to create a blog for you, and you want to attend the workshop, that's going to be $2,000 for everything. Or if you already have a blog and you're like, hey man, I don't need you to set that up, but I'd love to figure out how to actually use my blog to make money, then you can attend the workshop only for $1,000. All right. So that right there is our offer for us to work with you, and like, instead of you having to go out there on your own and figure out exactly how to make this happen, that's the package that I have to offer. And I'll help you make it happen, together, right? I'll have my team create the blog, create everything for you between now and before we start the workshop. So anybody that gets a blog package before Monday, which is let's see, what's Monday, the 15th. So anybody that gets a blog package before the 15th, we're going to have that set up for you before the workshop starts. So that way you've already got everything ready to go before we start. So again, you can go to nicholascarpenter.com/blog special. And that's where you can grab either just the blog, just the workshop, or if you'd like to attend, get a blog set up and attend the workshop, you have the 3 options there. So I'll pull that back up in just a second. And Sean, you got anything right now?